Well, we are right back to another unboxing. If you saw my last one, which was the YSL price increase, Prada price increase, and the vintage unboxings, you know, I had pre-ordered a bag about a little over a week ago. I think it was like 10 days ago. And it was pre-ordered actually right around the time of the announcement of the price increase. And in my last video, it was just a rumor, but we can officially confirm prices have gone up as of May 1st, which was this past weekend. And so I had my eye on this bag for a long time, about a year now, and I was just waiting for the right one to just come around, and it finally did. And I used this price increase discussion slash talking point as my reasoning for just going ahead and getting the bag. That way I have it and it's here, and so I'm excited to unbox it with you guys. And if you're excited to see it too, stay tuned for the video.
Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's...
And okay, so today guys, I am in my comfies. It's like been raining back and forth. So today we are wearing a Joah Brown. This is like the hidden zip top. It's not a bodysuit, and I'm wearing my ever so comfortable men's Urban Outfitters joggers. A+. Why do men's sweats always feel way more comfortable and soft? I don't know, they're lucky, I guess. So the bag I'm unboxing today is one that I've had my eye on for a long time, and it's come in so many different colors, versions, and it finally came in an option that I was super drawn to. And once I heard about the price increase, I just took it as my sign to go ahead and buy it. So it arrived last night, and of course I had to tear open the box. So it came in a huge box, so I'm not gonna carry the whole box, but it came in a dust bag. Let me show you what it came with. It came with the large Saint Laurent magnetic box. In the box itself, if I can open it for you guys, just some black tissue paper. And then in the exterior box, it was packaged really nicely with a black ribbon, and then I have my receipt in here. So let's go ahead and unbox it. So it comes in a large dust bag, and I actually think you guys might guess this. It's very much my style, but it is the Saint Laurent Rive Gauche tote in the linen and beige or taupe leather small version from Saint Laurent. So this is the small bag, and I have so many thoughts. First off, I have been waiting for them to come out with more options that have the gold hardware. The other option that has the black writing and the black handles, I love that it's a lighter color, but I did not love the silver, and I also wanted something a little bit more neutral. I think this doesn't like scream Saint Laurent. It kind of just is more subtle, but if you know, you know. And I wanted the smaller version. I have looked and tried on the larger one, and I just felt like for the purposes of what I wanted it for, I wanted it to be more of a summery work bag and or a travel tote, and I felt like this one was easier to pack. Look how flat it gets. There's actually stuffing in here as well, and it's just smaller, and it's still a big bag for it being smaller. And my only absolute need for the smaller tote was that it fit my laptop. So I have my laptop right here. I will actually put it in here and see if it fits. But love this tote. I think it is so great that it actually snaps completely closed. And listen, the one thing I was really worried about was the lightness of the leather, but it's not super light. It's almost like a taupey grayish color, and so I don't feel like it's gonna show too much wear. And also, we'll just get over it, you know, we'll get over it. If we get a little bit of marks here, it's okay. But this is a very, you know, true linen tote. It's very truly linen, and I'm slightly nervous about it, but I do like that the bottom is still more of that like canvasy feel. I don't know, I think I might actually end up spraying this bag just to make it waterproof, and spraying it with Apple Guard, but I will keep you guys posted on what I decide to do. I definitely need an organizer for it though. It is a bag that I've seen over time can lose its shape just because it's not super, you know, structured with any, you know, metal or framing in there. So I definitely want an organizer to not only keep me organized, but also help the bag keep its shape. And then inside the bag just came some tissue paper. And interior wise, it is a very light linen on the inside as well. And then it has one interior pocket, and that pocket is decently sized, and it came with the Saint Laurent bag information. So this tends to have, I think, like the leather material information. I feel like I haven't bought a Saint Laurent bag in so long. In my last video, I talked about how the shopping tote or the shopper tote from Saint Laurent was one of my first designer bags, and I love that bag, but I bought it in a wine or burgundy, like wine color. It just didn't work for all year round. I don't know what I was thinking. I think the wine burgundy color at the time was very popular for fall, and I just didn't think too much into it. I just like went for it, and it wasn't something that I grabbed very often. I also didn't love that you could not close it, and it only had a magnetic like little dongle thing that hung over. So this is definitely completely different. It is something that is more of a summery, you know, spring bag that is very lightweight. And I have the On The Go GM from Louis Vuitton, and I brought it down here to do a size comparison because I actually haven't seen them side by side, but they're very comparable in size. And so I figured if the organizer for my On The Go fit, I might put it in, but I wanted to do like a try on and compare it, because for me, the small size, even though it's called small, is not small at all. And do we love this color? It is the sea salt color, I believe. And let's get into some of the, you know, specifics about it. Let's talk about sizing and all of that. So I pulled it up here on the Saint Laurent website, and the small tote bag in linen and leather is what it's called, in the beige and sea salt color, is actually 15.4 inches long, 12.2 inches tall, and 7.1 inches wide. So it is a pretty big bag. The price of this bag is now $1,550, which at the time that I purchased it, it was, and I can tell you exactly, $1,390. So decent increase there. I was expecting to pay a little bit more than the average or the normal colorway of the Rive Gauche tote because it's a different, more limited edition, and it's a different style. So I already knew that, but I am so happy I went ahead and bought this before the price increase, just because honestly, it's a linen tote bag. I'm not paying, you know, I'm not gonna pay that much for the bag. I do think it's very well made, but I'm happy that I spent the money for the $1,390 over the $1,550. I just feel better about it. We're rationalizing. So in a way, we're saving money. But yeah, this is the bag. So let's go ahead and hold up the On The Go from Louis Vuitton next to it. And let me stand up for you guys as well. Okay. This is what it kind of looks like. And let me actually see if my organizer for the On The Go fits in this bag really quickly. So I have this one is from Samorga. I have not ordered one for this tote yet, so we'll keep you posted on which one I order for it. I don't know if this is gonna fit, but let's go ahead and try. Don't mind the sounds coming from over here. Okay, it's not great, but it'll do for right now for what I want to show you guys. So yeah, so this is the bag with an organizer in it. When you get the right fitting organizer, it's going to fit much better, but I think it gives you a good idea of how wide it can get, and this gives me hope because this means that my computer is definitely gonna fit. So let's go ahead and see. And this is the 13-inch MacBook Pro, or this is the MacBook Air actually, I'm sorry, my work computer is a MacBook Pro. Oh yeah, plenty of space in here. I'm delighted. So yeah, I planned on it being a spring and summer tote for work or meetings, and also just one that I could take on vacation, or I just felt like it was a much more summery option because the other option for the on the go is the canvas, and I just didn't want anything super loud, which is, you know, the monogram canvas is pretty loud, but this on the go in the Empreinte leather is much more subtle. I mean, obviously there's giant monogram on there, but I felt like this one was a great option. And then if you don't want to show any logo, you turn it around the back. So, I mean, if you think about this style tote and what's out there in the designer world, the book tote is insanely expensive and it's fabric. The on the go tote is, I think it's fairly priced, but it's canvas, and like I said, it's much more of a loud print, and this option is just perfect. So yeah, I mean, I am probably surprising you guys, but maybe not. I think you guys know my style and the colorways that I like, and this is just the perfect option for me. And look, it closes all the way, which is so great. And I also wanted the ability to carry this on the plane if need be and put it under the seat in front of me. The other larger version of this is just too large, and I just felt like on me, I don't need anything that large, especially if I can get my laptop in it, it's the perfect size. So this is a great option. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I have an H&M tote that's almost the exact same size as this, that is pretty much a dupe for the Dior book tote, and I've been using it so much, which is really why I just went ahead and got this one, because it's so functional and I know I'm gonna get a ton of use out of it. So we officially have this one in the collection. What do you guys think? Do we love? I feel like I'm like taking a picture for a thumbnail right now. Maybe I'll use this for a thumbnail, and it kind of goes with my outfit right now. Not even planned, but it is so cute. And I think I mentioned that it has the gold hardware on it, which for me just looks better than the silver. I don't know what it is, but every time I went to the store or saw the Rive Gauche tote, it always kind of threw me off that it was silver. I guess I never noticed it until you see it in person. But I have not been able to find this in store. We have a Nordstrom here that carries a very small selection of Saint Laurent bags, and so the other colorways that it came in, and I can definitely pull them up for you guys if I can find them online. It comes in an army, like an army-ish green with gold hardware and exact same leather with it actually seems like it's the same exact piping around it. And then obviously the very traditional silver hardware, black. And I liked that this was more subtle. It's not the black on white writing, and it's not the all black with white writing, which I actually think that bag is a great idea in theory, but I have 2 white and gray dogs. I cannot have a black bag that is fabric that will attract lint like that. It is just asking for a disaster. So I knew that for like summer and spring, the lighter color bag, but also just for my life itself, a lighter kind of color bag. It's just more me. Okay guys, that is it. I mean, what are your thoughts on the Rive Gauche bag? I watched as many videos as I could for the last year on this bag, and the hardest thing to find was more videos on the smaller size. So I will be keeping you guys totally up to date with organizer that I find for this, what fits, what I carry, and I can do more bag comparisons too. I know that I only brought the On The Go from Louis Vuitton down, but I can do some pricing, some bag and what fits comparisons to the Never Full. But at the end of this video, I'm actually gonna just move the camera over and show you how it sits on my body. I am 5'2", 5'3", I'm like pretty much 5'3", and I wear a size 0 or 25 in pants, and I'm a pretty petite person, so if you just kind of wanted to see how this sits on my body over the shoulder, I'm going to be including those clips at the end of this video. So love you guys so much. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'm super responsive there and on Instagram at Decor and Designer, and I will see you guys on the next video. Love you.
Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never